Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. To take a look at the Hawks, they've managed to crawl down to the 9th best record in the conference.
Well, right now for the Hawks, they're one of those teams that hasn't quite figured it out this year. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, but nothing to put them up on that next level.
You know, it's really hard to figure out exactly what's been missing, but there is something missing, and perhaps could be the system they're playing in.
Here's the starting group for Houston. At the guard position, Van Fleet and Green. Thompson is out there with Dylan Brooks. And it's Şengün in at the center, filling out the middle. And for the Hawks, down in the block, it's Okongwu and Capella. Young is out there with Daniels. And it's Reza Shea in at the 3 spot. Şengün, rebound by the Hawks. Coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
Yeah, on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
And, you know, one of the things about missing free throws is not only are you not getting points yourself, but it allows the other team to maintain momentum or keep a rally going.
Early on, 3 misses to open the game. Their offense right now is still trying to find its way.
And he gets the bucket. Greg, midway into the season, sometimes a team can get hot and turn it on. What are some of the causes of that?
You know, often teams can reach that tipping point with how they play. It all comes together in a hurry, and they make a run. But that's the exception, Kevin, not the rule.
Now here's Thompson following the missed shot by Onyeka Okongwu.
It's maybe not the shot Thompson wants, but he stays composed and makes the mid-range game work for him.
Young against Van Vliet. Young's shot is good. Young's got his second basket.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
From deep, Green. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Green, because of his creativity and athleticism, carving up the defense with ease.
Young pass to Okongwu. That one good for 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
From deep, Green. Okongwu grabs the board. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. And he's good on the 3 ball. Now Van Vliet. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
Steals, and they are in the top 3rd in the league in blocks. Rim protection, obviously important to them, and they have the horses to do it.
And with that steals ranking you talked about, Greg, their defense has been a major strength for them. I mean, they cause all sorts of headaches for their opponents. And Clark, the Rockets, just one of a handful of franchises to win back-to-back NBA titles.
Can you believe that, Kevin? It was roughly 30 years ago that the Rockets did that, led by Hakeem Olajuwon, perhaps the best player in the league at that time. Of course, this was while Michael Jordan was retired from the NBA the first time.
And here's Young following Fred Van Vliet's 3. Capella sets a screen for Young. Capella inside. Şengün covering. Daniels, no good. And it's Van Vliet with the ball for the Rockets. They trail by 1. Green passes to Thompson. They kick it out to Green. That 3 off the mark.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going in this quarter.
And the dunk by Capella.
How about the force from Clint Capella? When he's got good position inside, he's throwing it down.
And here's Brooks. This game out 36 points for him. Van Vliet outside. Green draws the double. Trying to find Van Vliet and gets it to him. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Van Vliet's got 5.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Young outside. Count that one.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Jalen Green has shown he's capable of carrying a team offensively. He said, "It feels good knowing that my teammates believe in me to do that. I've had to learn a lot of things to grow, but that's what I work for. I want to be one of those guys that you give the ball to in crunch time." Kevin, I always want to give the mic to you in crunch time. Back to you.
You are an unselfish playmaker. I appreciate that. By the way, Green can be electric and so fun to watch. Hey, D.A., thanks. Houston making a switch. Jeff Green, he's checked in for Şengün. Jay Shante comes in for Dylan Brooks. Cam Whitmore, he's checked in for Jalen Green. And Shepard subbed in for Fred VanVleet. Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Here's Tate following the bucket by the Hawks. Trains it from beyond the arc.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
1:51 left to play in the first. And Capella the bucket on the assist by Daniels. Capella's got his second basket of the night.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Here's Tate, and Capella sends it back.
Over a 7'4" wingspan for Clint Capella. That's long, folks, and makes him an intimidating shot blocker.
Houston making a switch here. Green's checked in. Five on the clock. A shot by Tate with no one around. A three-pointer, no good. The Hawks leading by 7. Over to the wing. Tate against Okongwu. Tipped away. It's stolen by Tate. And here we go. Fast break, and Whitmore's got it. Shots good by Green.
And such great feel for the game. Whitmore knowing where his teammates are at all times.
Okongwu with the screen for Young. Tries again, and Okongwu finishes it off. Okongwu's now got his third bucket of the night.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Green, no luck.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Capella draws the double. Here's Rizachet. They get it back. Okongwu in the hoop for his fourth field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
Off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Green finds Green. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Okongwu with the screen on top. And so it's Atlanta bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
So on the floor for Houston, Whitmore is out there with Jayshawn Tate. Then there's Shepard, and it's Green in at the 2-guard spot. In the corner, Tate with it. And another 3 for Houston.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Here's Daniels. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are one or two of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
Houston moving the ball around, and it's Whitmore missing.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Rockets trail by 4. Pass to Tate. Green draws the double. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Here is Daniels. Tate covering. Here's Capella, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Cam Whitmore.
And, you know, Capella has a big body, Kevin, and knows how to use it as he draws contact from the defense on his way up.
He's off on the second.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Capella draws the double. Young for 3. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Well, this is what Young is known for, a knockdown threat from downtown.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Tari Eason's checked in for Green. Now let's step back and look at the top passing teams in the NBA this season. The real stats, the real scores from the real NBA. In the third spot, the Hawks.
And contrary to what we see from other teams, this squad has no interest in playing strictly as individuals. Their assist numbers show what a cohesive bunch they are.
Daniels kicks to Capella. Young outside. Offensive rebound. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
And taking a look at some stats here for Daniels, some impressive play from him over the last month. He's putting up about 14 points a night, just over 3 steals, and 5 rebounds. And every team wants a scorer to give them a lift off the bench, and that's just what he brings.
Well, he's instant offense. I mean, the game's momentum can be going one way, then bam, his scoring turns the tide.
And Okongwu slams it in.
You know, a stellar floor general. Young has that uncanny ability to find his guys at the right time.
Got that one up quick.
You know, they've got to make him earn those threes. We play off of him, and he's automatic from that distance.
Capella kicks to Young. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Young's got the lead back up to 9 now for Atlanta. Houston's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Şengün with a wide-open look. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Şengün's got his first bucket in this one. Greg, since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, the Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin, looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
Şengün finishing with authority. There you go, big fella. Make them feel you.
Young pass to Okongwu. That one doesn't go, but he's still shooting 50%, 5 of 10. Now here's Brooks. T right on him. Pass to Eason. Holiday surveying the floor over Young. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. It's deflected, and he recovers it. Young dishes to Capella from outside the arc. Does not go down. That miss makes him 7 for 12 in the game. Pass to Eason. And he drops it in from the low post. And now just a 5-point Atlanta lead. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Capella sets a screen for Young. And stolen by Şengün. Brooks with no one around. Great look, but off the mark. The Hawks leading by 5. Now here's Capella. He's coming off a 10-point game against Minnesota. Here's Risacher. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Rockets have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Brooks kicks to Şengün. Holiday the pass to Şengün. Good on the shot. Şengün's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
For the Rockets, Amen Thompson, he's checked in for Tari Eason. Green comes in for Whitmore. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Aaron Holiday.
And it's become clear what a leader Young is on this team. He senses when they need an infusion of confidence and always tries to provide it.
Goes back up, and the layup is good. Okongwu's now got 12.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
And that's been the key to this lead. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
And here's Brooks from outside. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Young passes to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Capella's such a good roller after setting the screen. It's hard to defend him in the screen and roll.
Rockets trail by 7. Here's VanVleet. Yep, that one goes. He's got 7.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Back to Daniels. The Hawks working the ball around. Fires the 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. And the Hawks lead by 8.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown. And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
For 3, VanVleet. They grab their own miss. Last game for the Rockets, they picked up the win against the Celtics in Boston.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
Yeah, I think that was a big part of it for sure, as it is anytime you make a bunch of mistakes. All they had to do was follow their game plan, and that's exactly what they did.
Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Hawks. They've leaned on him for offense, and he hasn't let them down. He's now up to 23 points today. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. With Quinn Snyder, Coach, great offense in the first half. What made it possible?
I think we're executing pretty well. Moving them around a little bit with some fakes, and guys are just playing aggressive as much as anything. But if we get a few more stops.
It's been good so far, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Hey folks, halftime here, and it's been the Trae Young show through the first half.
There's a toughness to Trae Young. As little as he is, he will tear you up.
Yeah, we talked about the Steph Curry comparisons. Obviously the skill, but also how determined they are, day in and day out.
And we've got the playoff picture starting to come into focus now. So let's take a look at the Eastern Conference.
You know, right now for the Hawks, they haven't played up to their standards. Last year, they were an elite team.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
DeAndre Hunter out there with Matthews. Then there's Larry Nance. Then there's Wallace. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 2 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Clark famously, Brett VanVleet was undrafted. Why do you think he was overlooked?
Wow, I tell you, I think size, but man, when you look at his intangibles, it's hard to not be impressed with what Fred VanVleet has done. He is an incredible basketball player, smart, tough, skilled, relentless. He's had a great career as an undrafted player.
Here's Young. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Nancy's checked in for Clint Capella. Hunter comes in for Okongwu. Matthews, he's checked in for Rizachet. And it's Bogdanovich in for Daniels.
Few players shoot it with as much arc as VanVleet does. That thing brings rain when he shoots it.
Hey, Greg, where do you think the Rockets are the strongest in their play?
I'd say on the glass. They generally do a good job crashing the boards and going for loose balls. They really value every possession.
And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks, Greg, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21, that was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Pass to Daniels. The Rockets pull it in. Up next for them, the Grizzlies at the FedEx Forum. And that will conclude a 4-game road trip.
A gifted athlete with an explosive first step. Green is at his best when he attacks off the dribble.
Atlanta leading by 9. Capella with a screen on VanVleet. Young passes to Capella. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. And the wide open shot from Green. Pass to Brooks. That falls. Great assist by VanVleet. VanVleet's got 3 assists now in this one. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Capella over Şengün. And it's Capella missing.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
And he plays with swagger, and when Brooks makes plays like that, it just fuels his fire even more.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And that one falls for Brooks. Clark, looking at the growth and skill set of Şengün, he could be special.
I agree 100%, partner. He's got an instinct for the game that you just can't teach. The passing, the ball fakes, the pace at which he plays, it's all there. Feels like he could have the same kind of development trajectory as Jokic. We'll see. Well, Jalen Green is a product of G League Ignite and clearly showing other folks there's a new path for potential lottery picks to take.
Atlanta making some changes.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Young outside. Pass to Capella. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
The Hawks have gone only 1 of 6 in the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. Here's Young. Pass to Okongwu. And he makes that one. Okongwu's now got 16 points.
An awesome decision maker in that pick and roll. Young taking whatever he sees in these sets.
Now, here's Thompson. Brooks from outside. Rebound by the Hawks. Okongwu's now got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. VanVleet brings the double team. 3-pointer, Daniels. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And when Brooks is in a groove like this, he's going to continue to be a problem for you as long as he can. He likes to put salt in the wound.
Young pass to O'Connell. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
And that one falls for Okongwu. GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Jeff Green, he's checked in for Şengün. And it's Jae'Sean Tate in for Fred VanVleet. That puts them in the lead. Tate's only got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Count it, good. Wallace has got his first 2 points.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Pass to Green. Trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Thompson's got the lead up to 1 now for the Rockets. And Nance kicks to Wallace. Hits it from 3-point range. Wallace has got 5 points now this quarter. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
And Thompson throws it down.
Timing and athleticism. That's how Thompson won himself the second opportunity.
Bogdanovich passes to Nance. An easy 2 points on the layup. And the Hawks lead by 2.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Nance against Green. They double him with Green. Okongwu kicks to Matthews. And a miss there on the triple. Houston's gone 3 of 7 from 3-point range here in quarter number 3. And Tate throws it down.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Boy, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Outside Matthews. And they recover it. Tate against Nance. Another shot. And that one drops.
And what I like about Nance Jr. is how he positions himself. Knows his strengths on offense and plays to them.
Green finds Green. Out to Thompson. 3-pointer on the way. On the wing, Green. No good with the triple. The Hawks leading. Okongwu down low. Working on Tate. The shot by Okongwu, no good. And for Houston, they're shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. And it's good for 2. Thompson's got the game tied up here for Houston.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
Wallace looking for an opening. Nance. And the jam by Larry Nance.
And great job by Nance attacking at the rim. That's why you scout for effort players that do it consistently every night.
And Green slams it in.
You know, we can't measure Hart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Green inside the 3-point line, and it's Houston with another. Okongwu against Green. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Brooks. 1 second left. He can't hit that time. And so after 3 quarters of play and some great offensive output, this one is tied. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with this. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They've held a 12-point lead earlier, so on the floor for Houston. We've got Jayshawn Tate. Whitmore is out there with Shepard. Then it's Tari Eason, and it's Green in at the center position. And Young comes over to help to take the lead. And Green with the basket on the assist by Whitmore. Whitmore's got 3 assists tonight. The Hawks trail it. Young outside. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Young's got 28 points for the game. And so it's Houston with it. Nance comes with the double team. And that one's good. Green's got the lead up to 1 now for the Rockets.
He's come out here in the second half and done a nice job moving, getting good looks, and finding his range.
Pass to Daniels. Nance a screen. Just 5 on the clock. Daniels, no good. The Rockets shooting at 52% for the field. They're clicking to the middle. And it's Whitmore missing.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Reza Shea with it. And the 3 off target. Shepard with the ball. Capella's there. Good work defensively by Capella.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Pass to Daniel. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. Here's what the Atlanta Hawks have lined up on their schedule. On Thursday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers. And then on Saturday, they'll go up against the Pacers in Indiana.
And for that game against the Spurs, even though they should get the win, I would expect it to be a bit of a battle. Just because they are favored doesn't mean it's an automatic W.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away. Şengün's checked in for Houston. Williams comes in for Tate. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Ime Udoka's huddle. Now, he was quite encouraging in the huddle. He said, look, you're fighting out there, fellas. I can see it. I need you to keep giving everything you have. Bring this one home. See if they can pull it off, guys.
Okay, David, thanks.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Capella, the pass to Nance. A miss that time would have put him up. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Nance comes with the double team. Pass to Eason. That's short off the rim.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, wasn't able to cash in.
Capella kicks to Daniels. Offline with his 3.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Well, let's see.
It's good.
And when he gets downhill, Whitmore is a force.
The Hawks trail by 3. Pass to Capella. Young for 3. A three-pointer is right on target. And that's 31 points for Trae Young.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Shepard, the pass to Şengün. Rebound by the Hawks. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Pass to Nance. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. For Houston, they've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth, 4 of 9.
Here in the fourth, he's been zeroed in, hitting some big buckets.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. A 2-point game. Daniels from outside. He's off on that one. Rockets have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Shepard, that's good. Hawks shooting well, 50% from the floor. And Reza Shea, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch. At his size, that becomes very tough to contain.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Houston.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And we're also seeing a lot from them at the arc in this one. Tonight, it's been all about that three ball for these guys.
Here's Nance. Here's Okongwu. And it's blocked by Şengün.
Look at how Şengün attacks the ball, doing all he can to reel it in. You know, this has been a totally different half for him. He definitely looks more comfortable now, guys.
Okongwu with a screen on Green. Second shot opportunity. And there's the nice layup by Okongwu. Okongwu's now got 22 points.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
After Reza Shea hands it from downtown. Now just a 2-point Rocket lead.
A pretty free look from three-point range. The D forgot about him in that possession.
I think that might have been intentional. Perhaps was not an accident because he's typically not the guy that's taking that shot at this stage of the game.
Here's Young, and it's blocked by Şengün.
Lots of athleticism for the long center. Şengün getting it done.
Thompson is double. Inside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Nance. It's the first that increases their lead to 6.
Tell you what, Alperen Şengün is a big with the modern day game. He scores in bunches inside, but he also can pass it and shoot it from the perimeter too.
And he just garnered a little bit more insurance there. Very confident that he'll be able to go up and knock those down.
Houston's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. And Capella sends it back.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty, and it's over.
And here's Young from the arc. Rockets with the rebound. 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Back to Green. Pass to Thompson. From deep, Brooks. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
27 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Fires for 3, and that one is off.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
So we see the Rockets get the win here. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you.